Today we're going to talk about 2 secret ingredients you need to manifest your desires. So I'm really excited to share this topic today. I think it explains a lot about manifesting. That is one of those missing link pieces that we are all on the lookout for. So I have been doing some reading recently on the Tree of Life, the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, and I studied the Tree of Life before. I've been studying spirituality in general for like the last 5 years, but I've never looked at it from a manifesting point of view, and it's super interesting. Basically, it's saying like the 7 Sephiroth parts, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, correspond to different parts of our body, and we need to have them all working in alignment in order to be on top of our game, sort of like our chakras. Our chakras, we need to all have functioning and running correctly in order for us to be operating at our top capacity. So specifically, I wanted to talk about 2 things. There are 2 different opposite characteristics that come up in the Tree of Life that we both need to focus on, and one of them I thought is just so profound, and it is so true, and that is something that I have struggled with in my life, in my professional life, in the business that I'm running, and I just wanted to share it with you because I felt like it was so illuminating on this topic. So the 2 things that you need in equal and opposite parts are ambition and acceptance, right? So this is sort of like the flow and force, or the hustle and the acceptance that we talk about, trying to find a balance of. So it is very, very important, obviously, to have goals for yourself, to know where you want to go next, to want certain things in life. Your desires for your life are part of your life force energy, and you are meant to explore them. They are part of what is taking you through your journey of life. This is part of your pathway. This is part of what you are here, what you are meant to do on this planet. Your desires are yours for a reason. If you weren't meant to experience them, then you wouldn't have them. So each and every desire you have is important to your path, and it is important to explore, at least question, and figure out why it got there, figure out where it's taking you. But acceptance is also so important. So this is one of those Jedi level mind tricks of manifesting that I'm always talking about. It's the ability to be grateful for where you are. And it's also the ability to surrender. So you can have your desire, you can set your intention, you can put that out there to the universe. But at a certain point, you also have to let it go. And so many people struggle with this. I know I struggle with this. Instead of letting it go, we keep pushing and we keep doing all the things we've always done instead of trusting in the process and instead of releasing it. But the only way you can get the things that you want is by deciding that they're not that important. Because if you put them on a pedestal, they are going to remain out of reach. Everything that is in your reality is on your level. And if you are putting too much pressure or too much importance on something, you are sort of, in essence, pushing it away from you. Acceptance is super important because we need to be grateful for where we are. If we live in this constant state of lack mentality, if we keep focusing on the difference between where we are now and where we want to go, we are going to keep increasing that difference. We need to focus on the things we have because that puts us in an abundant state of mind. It is like, wow, look at all this amazing stuff. Look at this stuff I've already created. And when you're in that state of mind, it is way easier to call things in that you want. So acceptance, like I said, is 2 parts. It's accepting and being grateful for what you have, and it's also accepting that there are some things that are out of your control. So once you set your intention, once you release it to the universe, at a certain point, you have to let it go. Let it go. So this is part of the reason why so many people try to manifest winning the lottery in 3 days so that they can pay their mortgage, and that kind of manifesting rarely ever works out. It is because you can't let it go. You can't let it go. You need it too much. It has become an emergency situation. It's not to say that it can't happen. It can happen, but most of us are far in the real world, we don't have enough trust in the magic going on behind the scenes to actually make that happen. So I just thought I would share this with you because I think it is so important to realize how important those two pieces are and how they work together and how they're just two sides of the same coin. So it's important to want goals, it's important to have ambition, it's important to steer your boat in a direction and not just accept what comes to you. Like, that is my definition for conscious living. And since you are a conscious co-creator, you need to be conscious about what you are doing in this life. That's your job. But you also need to balance that with being grateful and happy with what you have, with who you are, and even with the idea that you might not get the exact thing that you are after. Part of that is our goals shift and change over time. Part of that is something bigger and better might even be coming your way, and maybe you don't know it yet. You have no idea what the universe has in store for you, but you just have to remain open and trusting. And the more open and trusting you can be, the more magic you will allow into your space. So I invite you to think on this concept as you go through your manifesting this week. Acceptance and ambition, equal parts. You need both of them. One is not better than the other. You can't put all your energy in the ambition part and then forget the acceptance. You need to incorporate both of them into your practice. You need both of them in your heart and soul. You need both of them to create the life you want. So I hope that helps you. I hope that inspires you. This is inspiring me this week, and so of course I was eager to share it with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am Jen from The Aligned Life. Come on over and check out the blog. I've got a free law of attraction intention setting audio over there if you want to come and sign up. And if you don't, it's cool. I've got lots of free articles and all kinds of other awesome stuff for you. So come on over and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you around. I will be back here soon in another video. So until then, I'm wishing you the best week ever. And just remember, get ready for the miracle. Namaste.